I think the most recent sighting was in the early 2000s. When we get heavy snow here, it's not that often, every few years or so, Bluebell Hill down the end there actually becomes blocked. It's not a good hill for heavy snow. And I know in the early 2000s there was a family that got stuck on that main hill. Nothing could move. There was hundreds of cars parked up down it. It was like a car park. And they actually see a ghostly figure of a woman in the central reservation. And they actually took a picture. I've got that picture. I've downloaded it. And I'm just going to add it to the video now so you can see the ghostly figure that was seen. So whether that was the bride, or apparently there is another woman, as I mentioned at the start, who hitchhikes. And she's picked up, and actually she asked to be taken to an address, a local address, where motorists... Negative. Oh, isn't that true? Well, that's what I've read on many sites, Spirit, that they pick her up and take her to her home address, and when they get there, she vanishes. And apparently there was a couple of gentlemen in the 90s that, I don't know if this was the last sighting or pick-up of her, they actually, 6, they actually took her home, and she was gone when they'd arrived, so they knocked on the door and said, look, we picked up this girl, and this was her name, and he said, it's okay, she's, I get people all the time knocking on the door saying they've picked a girl up and she disappears. So it's quite a common theme, and I guess because this whole section of road is now closed down, please pay attention, I will, Spirit. As I said, as this was closed down, you get lesser sightings now, but I would imagine she still shows herself on the new section of Bluebell Hill. Well, clearly she did in this winter of the early 2000s.